Robert, talk to us a little bit about the motivation behind Voyzant putting together this fabulous event today and raising funds for Covenant House.
Yes, absolutely. We wanted to support a charity that supported what we believed in, and one of the things we believed in is supporting youth. And so, homeless youth is something that's very important to us, and there's too many people on the streets today, and we want to make sure that we can help support those youth through a golf tournament. So, this is our first inaugural year of doing it, and we felt that this would help really support that cause. So that's why we did it.
Yeah. It's the worst thing when you walk down the street and you see a young person living out there. What do? You give them money. How, is that helping? There's so many questions that go through your mind. You don't know. You feel helpless. And so at Covenant House, you actually have a concerted program to help these people. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Covenant House, one of our main focuses is to actually either prevent youth homelessness or make it as short as possible. How we do that, we have a wide range of supports and services for young people that range from physical and mental health, helping them get their education back on track, trade, skills development, and also finding housing in the community where they can live independently and affordably.
Tell me something. When you deal with some of these kids, I don't know if you deal directly with them, but they must cross your path. How do you maintain a distance and not get emotional?
That's actually a heavy question for me personally because I don't deal directly with the young people, but I do get to meet a lot of them. And my own children are in the age group that we serve at Covenant House. It's finding that balance of understanding where they've been and what they've been through and where their potential lies. And I think for me, when people say, is it sad to work there? No, because no young person who walks through our doors has a bad prognosis. Anything is possible once they get there, and we can work with them to develop their path to independence and a better life.
Tell me a success story that comes to mind.
A success story. Okay, so I was putting on an event a couple months ago, and we always have young people at our dinners at those events internally. And I noticed I woke up the morning of the event, and one of the young people joining me for dinner had emailed me at 2 o'clock in the morning. So the next day I see him, I said, "Young man, why were you up at 2 o'clock in the morning?" And he said, "Well, I was cramming for my calculus exam." And I said, "Oh, okay, that's acceptable." And I said, "So what's next? What happens after we pass calculus?" He goes, "Well, I've just been accepted to Queen's for computer sciences, but I'm holding out for an offer from U of T because I want to stay in Toronto where my community is." And that community was the community that he developed at Covenant House. And I thought to myself, how remarkable. This young person was homeless. They get accepted into one of the best computer sciences programs in our country, but they're holding out for another offer because they know they're going to get it.
From homeless to a computer science program. I love it.
Yeah.
Great story. And that's all made possible by contributions. So let's do a commercial here. How do people contribute?
Yeah, you can actually, if it's through the Voyzant event, you can reach out to Robert, but also you can always go directly to our website, covenanthouse.ca, and make your own donation. There's several different ways to do that.
Robert, you couldn't have chosen a better charity to support. I love it. Good for you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for attending today.
My pleasure. We finally catch up with the man of the hour. Chippy, thank you so much for joining us. Every single airline I speak to, Voyzant. Such an incredibly integral part of their business distribution. You play such a huge role. And I'm just curious, are you aware of that? Does it play into you and what you do every day? Do you think, wow, I'm contributing to so many businesses?
Yes, we do contribute to so many businesses, and it's nice for the airlines to say about Voyzant. We value our partnership with all the airlines, and we work as true partnerships, and we help each other grow each other's business. It's a win-win for all of us.
You've grown so much in the last few years.
Yes, we did. We did a lot of expansions within Canada as well as globally. So we are
Philippines recently?
Yes, Philippines was announced recently, and we had hired a GM there. So we are growing, and UK was launched in January of this year, and there are a few more markets to be launched this year as well.
So Chippy, a global enterprise, you're going to take over the consolidation business around the world. I wouldn't put it past you. But what I'm interested in as well is you've taken some of this muscle of yours and you've decided to put it behind Covenant House, doing something good, giving back. I think that's so important as a corporate citizen. Tell me a bit about the thought process there.
Yes, we were always, the Voyzant Kia was established during COVID time. So we were doing a lot of events, but we were not doing a golf or any big public event, but we were doing within the community, within the Voyzant community. So we have done few events. We have done helped Covenant House with the mask and some sanitizers, and we have done a lot of little things with a lot of charities. And this is our first year doing the golf tournament, but not just within Canada, but our offices globally do some charities as well. And recently, our office in Sri Lanka did a big charity event when there was a big flooding in Sri Lanka, and our other offices around the globe have done little things. So I think it's important to take care of our community. It's doing business is one thing, but you have to help each other. So that's the thought process behind all this. And we will continue to do this charity, whether it could be golf, whether it could be another event. But our mission is to every year, or maybe like by I don't know, maybe every 2 years we will do different events. And we will definitely, but every year we'll be doing something to help charity. Not yearly, but whenever there's a need, we'll be always there to help.
It's interesting timing because, of course, for the airlines, it's a bit of a struggle at the moment, but yet you went ahead and carried it through.
Yes, we would definitely carry it through, and we will definitely do it. Whenever there's a need, we will definitely be there. Voyzant Care will be definitely there to help.
Love it. So we're standing here in front of the silent auction where people will be bidding before the night is out to raise more money. Chippy, thank you so much for doing this, and thank you for inviting OpenJaw.
Thank you for coming by, Nina, and also I want to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors. And this event would have been possible without all these sponsors. So I just really want to thank all the sponsors, friends, and Voyzant staff who helped to put this together. Thank you.